Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Before we start with the video, don't forget to subscribe and share it. Enjoy the content. Today, I bring you details about the recent intervention of Demet Özdemir'S father in her personal life. According to rumors, the father of the famous actress has been very firm regarding her past relationship with Can Yaman, warning his daughter, "Don't make the same mistake with Can Yaman." Although Demet's family has always respected her decisions and kept a low profile, this time the situation was different. The pressure from recent rumors about Yaman seems to have led her father to give a serious warning. Don't repeat what happened before. Is it just a paternal piece of advice or a reminder of unresolved issues from the past? The relationship between Demet Özdemir and Can Yaman, although never officially confirmed, was a very discussed topic after their collaboration on a TV project. For years, they were the subject of speculation, and their story remained unfinished, especially when their careers took separate paths. Now, Demet's father seems more concerned with preventing his daughter from experiencing the same pain. Close family friends claim that this warning is not a rejection, but rather advice to avoid feeling that pain again. Meanwhile, Can Yaman remains silent on the subject, but his recent social media posts, where he shows some nostalgia for Turkey, only fuel the rumors about his past relationship. Demet, for her part, is at a decisive moment in her life, where the dilemma of following her heart or listening to her family is becoming increasingly complicated. Although she has tried to keep her private life out of the public eye, this time the situation seems harder to handle. Will she let herself be influenced by her family, or will she risk everything for the love of her past? On the other hand, her mother has shown a more cautious stance, suggesting Demet think carefully before following her heart, as she could pay a high price for it. The rumors about Yaman's current life, his constant travels, and busy schedule have made the situation even more complicated. On social media, opinions are divided. Some support the family's position, while others defend the idea that love cannot be avoided with warnings. Demet's recent post, saying, "Sometimes silence is the loudest voice," has sparked much discussion. Recently, a rumor also emerged about a secret meeting between Demet and Can outside Turkey. It is unclear whether this was a final goodbye or the beginning of something new. After this meeting, Demet supposedly told her close circle, "This time I won't rush." So, the big question is, will this family intervention end the story between Demet and Can, or will it open the door to an even bigger conflict? What is clear is that the story isn't over, and the most important chapters are yet to be written. It's also said this didn't start suddenly. According to rumors from people around them, in recent months, they crossed paths several times through mutual friends, events, and meetings outside work. First short conversations, then longer evenings. And that supposed closeness may have grown gradually, until the leaving the house episode made it impossible to hide. Meanwhile, the gossip world is split. Some say they'd be a very solid, compatible couple. Others believe it could be an image or publicity move. But whether it's true or not, one thing is crystal clear. It's already the most talked about rumor of the year, and what everyone is waiting for still hasn't arrived. The big final question: when will Demet and Kerem break their silence? Some swear there could be an announcement before the year ends. Others think this will stretch on for months. And according to what's being heard behind the scenes, the biggest shock in this story still hasn't been revealed. With everything being said about Can Yaman and Demet Özdemir, one feeling is very clear to me. Around Can, there's always a hurricane of expectations, rumors, and judgments that often say more about the audience than about him. Thanks to his charisma and fame, Can easily becomes the main character, even when the story isn't confirmed. And that feels unfair, because any gesture or silence of his gets interpreted as strategy, provocation, or confession. In the end, people talk more about the myth than the person. What bothers me most is the double standard used to judge Demet, and by extension Can. I see people outraged, accusing, and moralizing, as if having a past or living freely in love were a crime. And at the same time, there are those who defend her fiercely, reminding everyone of a simple truth. Demet is free. She can be with whoever she wants, and no one has the right to interfere in her life. I agree with that, but I also understand why some comments criticize Can. It's not so much what he did, but the perception that he may have deceived, given false hope, or lied. And when a highly visible actor carries that label, even because of gossip, it becomes fuel for both hate and idealization. That said, focusing on Can Yaman, I think his real problem isn't Demet, but the public persona that's been stuck on him. Can projects confidence, attractiveness, and an intense energy that fascinates many and irritates others. That kind of image makes people imagine him as the one who enters relationships, the one who breaks them, the one who manipulates, even without proof. It's as if Can has been assigned the role of the inevitable seducer, and any narrative that paints him as villain or hero fits too easily. To me, that's a trap. When everything fits perfectly, it often means we're oversimplifying. I'm also struck by the persistent desire to see them together again, even just professionally. There are comments like, "I'd love to see them work together again." And I get it. Their on-screen chemistry left a mark, and many people remain attached to that era. But precisely because of that, I think any tiny rumor about a supposed relationship from long ago or a reunion gets amplified as if it were confirmed news. And there, Can, as the biggest media magnet, takes the main hit. They turn him into news, suspect, and symbol all at once. My conclusion is simple. If one day they cross paths professionally again, or if there truly is a real story between them, I'd like people to talk about it with less hysteria and more respect. Can Yaman isn't a character written by fans or haters. He's a person with a private life that doesn't belong to us. And if anything stays with me from this whole situation, it's that the real drama is almost never between Can and Demet, but between the public and its need for a closed-ending story, with villains, queens, betrayals, and Can, inevitably, in the center of everything.